There has been more shelling in eastern Ukraine along a tense line of contact separating the army and Russian-backed separatists. Both sides have been trading accusations over who's responsible for the exchange of fire. The shelling that started on Thursday hit a local school and several houses. Security monitors have reported more than 500 explosions. President Vladimir Putin, who was meeting his Belarusian counterpart in Moscow, says Russia is monitoring the situation.
Right now we are seeing a deterioration of the situation in Donbass. All Kiev needs to do is sit down at the negotiating table with representatives of Donbass and agree on political, military, economic and humanitarian measures to end the conflict. And the sooner this happens, the better. Unfortunately, right now, we are seeing the opposite, an aggravation of the situation in Donbass.
Well, joining me now from Kiev is correspondent Sasha Vakulina. Sasha, good to see you. It is clearly a worrying situation, particularly in the east of the country right now, with Ukraine and Russia trading accusations about who's responsible for this shelling. What more can you tell us?
The situation unfortunately escalated even more when this afternoon the heads of Russia-backed separatist states in Ukraine announced a mass evacuation of citizens, saying that they fear that Ukraine might be planning an attack. There is no indication that Ukraine has any plans for offensive operation in the southeast of the country. This was confirmed by the country's defense minister and also by the foreign minister, Dmytro Kuleba, who said that Ukraine does not conduct or plan any such actions in the Donbas area. We're fully committed to diplomatic conflict resolution. There was also the announcement by Ukraine's general-in-chief addressing the people who live there in those self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic and Luhansk People's Republic. He said, do not believe the lies, you are being accused to escalate the situation and unleash a new bloodbath. And of course, over the past few days, we've heard the claims of the Western leaders that Russia has not withdrawn the troops and the country might be planning a false flag attack to justify more offensive or even an invasion.
Well, Sasha, talk to me a little bit more about the motivation of what you just said with those claims from the self-proclaimed separatist leader of Donetsk, saying due to the security situation, they will evacuate civilians to Russia.
That is correct, and the evacuation, the first people to be evacuated will be women, children and the elderly. They say that the evacuation would start tonight. This is when the first buses would depart. The two heads of the separatist states that they posted this on social media this afternoon almost simultaneously. And we are waiting to hear more from Ukraine's authorities and also Russian authorities on the situation and how this will be happening.